Mike McDaniel is officially the offensive coordinator of the Los Angeles Chargers, a coach who, for about the past 6 months of the show, somebody up here has been actively lusting after, hoping he got fired from the Miami Dolphins so he can come and coach their team and try to save their quarterback's broke-ass life. The thing is, it was never me, but I got blessed with it. You wanted him to be an Eagles offensive coordinator so bad, and here he is coming to save Justin Herbert's legacy.
He stole my girl, man. We got to fight about this.
Is Rihanna? I mean, Sub Rocky?
Hey, man.
You're pissed?
Relax.
You about to shift your whole career, become an incel, and start pushing red pill lyrics? You're going to get on kick streams, start gambling? Going to ruin your life over Mike McDaniel?
I would. I would.
This is great. This is going to...
Man, meet me in front of the precinct. Let's make out. I hate this.
I do feel like I just saw the official notification that is going to save the Justin Herbert era.
You won the lottery.
Yeah, I definitely feel like I won the lottery. And that's obviously, I don't know, like best case. We're going to look at the best case scenario right now. I do think, obviously extremely early, just became official. This feels like a transformative hire for a team that is the if team, is led by the if man, is led by the team, like the underachievers in many people's eyes. Whether that's truly the case or not, given the roster talent, another debate to be had. Not even a debate, just it's not the case in terms of like should they be winning these games. The roster has some clear issues that need to fix. But Greg Roman did as much of a job of holding his team back as the offensive line did. Going from him to Mike McDaniel, who is one of the best offensive minds in the NFL, who is now putting 100% of his focus back on coordinating an offense with one of the most physically talented quarterbacks in the NFL, something he didn't have before, to say the least. This feels like it's going to make the Chargers true Super Bowl contenders, even if the roster stays relatively similar.
I may be getting ahead of myself because there are, other teams and there's other hires, and obviously it's a long season. We haven't even gotten to free agency yet.
Yeah.
If these dudes aren't in the AFC Championship game next year, I actually would be shocked.
Yeah. Honestly, as big as a hire this is and as transformational, I do believe this is as well. Bro, the Jesse Minter stuff like truly hurts, and you guys don't. I mean, you guys are still clearly interviewing for people, correct?
Yes.
I'm still waiting, and the verdict is out when it comes to like having these lofty expectations until the second half of the ball is like covered.
100%. Yeah, like you said, it's way too early to have any type of actual conversation realistically, but just vibes-wise, this feels like it'll fix the offense. Mike McDaniel is obviously known for his high-flying schemes with all the speed he had in Miami. He comes from the Shanahan tree. He was playing that way based on the talent he had. He had a track team, and he built a track team offense. I think what really shines to me is he is one of the best run schemers in the NFL by far. Incredible at drawing up just the most unique, like the same way that Brian Flores is known for drawing up these hidden blitzes that show you a look that you don't quite know what's coming, and it's just crazy, super, super modern. That's Mike McDaniel in the run game. The counters they run, the crazy pulling guards, the way he's built good offenses and good run games without great offensive lines, special. Give him 2 all-pro tackles and a team with $100 million in cap space that will surely fix the interior offensive line. Otherwise, the GM should be fucking eviscerated. He should be able to work wonders. Amari Hernandez should have a great season. If you add in Justin Herbert, who's a rushing threat, this should be an insane rushing attack. Even if the wide receivers are still mid, the rushing attack should be fucking ludicrous.
Yeah.
But the passing game will not be mid because he's also a great passing coordinator. This should shade Lab McConkey's broke-ass life. Should open up Trey Harris as a deep threat. We'll see what they do with Quinn Johnson. It might not fit. He has his own Darren Waller now and Oronde Gadsden. They have everything they need for this to be one of the best offenses in the league.
Sounds like they have no excuse to not be at least bare minimum like a top 7 offense.
Yes, offense. I do have an excuse. Jesse Minter stuff. Don't let that be clear.
Of
I do have
course.
an excuse.
Of course.
I will have an if. Let's make that clear before we get anything else. I will have an if.
Of course. You're
Jesse Minter is a demon. I'm building it in now.
Yeah.
But offensively, you're right. There's no excuse to not be elite.
This is unfair. This is unfair.
Are you kidding? No, it's super fair. I need this.
No, I think this is I mean, it's the best hire, I think, out of the entire cycle. Head coach, offensive coordinator, it doesn't matter. And I think even as bad as the Dolphins were this last year, you look up and because there was a point where we thought that the Dolphins were gonna bottom out and win 2 games because they just look so
hilarious.
Yeah,
they just look so embarrassing. And for them to finish the year and have that stretch where they you have competency, I think shows Mike McDaniel's prowess as just a coach and ability to put people in position. And playing with somebody like Tua, who even aside from like his actual limitations as a football player, being like having to also deal with like the injury stuff and figuring out how to navigate that and like what you can do in the position that you can put Tua in, to go from that to Justin Herbert is insane. It's night and day. And so it's an upgrade on all fronts. And the two tackles is going to be fantastic. Like if 99 million of those $100 million in cap space isn't put towards the offensive line, it will be a shame.
Yep. There's a guard out of Penn State. Everyone's assuming they're going to draft in the first round. Draft him. He has what Polynesian last names. I don't know how to say it yet. I'll learn, especially if they draft him. Get him a right guard. Throw Linderbaum all the money in the world. Make it so the Ravens can't match. Bring him in. If that's the case, to do that, line whoever you want at left guard. We'll figure it out because that'll be elite. Yeah. And you're mentioning all the things that Mike McDaniel's going to have a better situation quarterback-wise than he's ever had, which could unlock him. This tweet on screen, Greg Roman and Mike McDaniel is the largest one-step upgrade in human history. I cannot exaggerate to you how fucking horrible Greg Roman was this year. The fact that Jim Harbaugh had a job and decided to bring in Greg Roman in the second his new stint in the NFL, that's who he wanted to latch himself to, is outlandish.
No, I disagree.
No, it's outlandish to hire Greg Roman after he ruined some Lamar Jackson years. He left and Lamar Jackson was immediately unlocked. Yeah. To decide to see that and say, Greg's my guy, fucking ridiculous. To leave that, look at these numbers. These are Justin Herbert's numbers in the 3 years prior to Greg Roman. And then since he got Greg Roman the last 2 years, quote, an actual terrorist. I won't even read the numbers out loud. Look at it. He's horrible. Jeez. He is truly terrible. And actually, this is Greg Roman's numbers with the Ravens and then the Chargers, I think. Yeah, this is his. On the left is him with the Ravens. The right is him with the Chargers. Terrible. Yeah. Not good either way.
Lamar just a good QB.
Yeah, and they had to get out the mud. And then this year, Justin Herbert was also trying to get out the mud with an offense that had zero quick game, zero easy outs for the quarterback to have, no good check down designs, nothing. It was all quarterback step back and make these reads for 8-yard dropbacks. Mm-hmm. Mike McDaniel was the complete opposite. There will be so many easy buttons for Justin Herbert. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Listen, the power of a good OC is crazy.
Greg Roman, I hate you. And he's talking Libby. No, I hate
you. It's a great hire, and I think for them, it's gonna be funny because, and everyone's already said this, but like Jim Harbaugh is a weirdo, Mike McDaniel is a weirdo, Justin Herbert, like he seems to be like weirdo emergent, like just
still average Joe.
Yeah, he's just there, and so now to have just these two extreme weirdos just in your ear talking the whole time, it's gonna be extremely funny and extremely just like interesting to see what happens. And now with that entire division is super weird because I have no idea what the Chiefs are gonna be like with Mahomes coming back. The Broncos, solid defense. We'll see if their season resembles what it looked like this year. Mm-hmm. Chargers taking a step up, and then the Raiders are the Raiders. We can have, obviously, depending on the offseason, we can have conversations where, okay, Chargers, are they going to be, like, they're probably not going to be the favorite, but, like, in terms of the quote-unquote hipster team, like, are they winning the AFC West? Probably, maybe.
We'll see what they do with the rest of this cap space and stuff. You mentioned the Jesse Minter thing. That is the deciding factor. If they get an elite offense while losing their elite defense and being in the same type of space of a 12-win team, that would be unfortunate. Super possible. They have key pieces in every sign. They signed Taylor Tart to a 3-year deal. That's a great start. Mm-hmm. Don't lose him like you lost Poona Ford, which Taylor Tart is better than Poona Ford, I think. So they made the right decision there long term. Would have been nice to have both. They have to re-sign Odafe Owe. See what's going to happen with Khalil Mack, who might follow Jesse Minter to the Ravens. That could make sense for a ring chase end to Khalil Mack's career. See if you can keep him. A lot of these cornerback reclamation projects they had. See who they want to keep. If they want to bring back Dante Jackson and whoever else. A lot of decisions to be made there. A lot of money to be spent. They still have to upgrade. Get some more blue chip talent. Jesse Minter got a head coaching job because he is maybe the best in the league right now at maximizing the talent he has defensively. Mm-hmm. That team was not stacked talent-wise defensively. He just got the best version of them. You should probably expect some regression from some guys because they don't have Jesse Minter, and supplement that by adding some real defensive talent to whoever comes in and steps up and takes his place. There's a lot of assumption that they'll hire from within and put their secondary coach, the defensive coordinator. He was a co-defensive coordinator at Michigan for the last 2 years with Jesse Minter before they came to the Chargers. Hopefully he's just as good and we kind of keep the ball rolling. Yeah. But that'll be the deciding factor along with what to do with all the money. I think they probably could be the favorites depending on how things go.
Yeah, it's a good hire. Good hire.
Something good has finally happened to me. You said it's not fair. It's so fair. It's so fair. What do you mean? The fact that Justin Herbert finally has a good coordinator, that's the most fair thing I could imagine right now. That's the most fair thing that happened in the NFL this year. That's the most fair thing that happened since Matthew Stafford got saved from Detroit. Talking about it's not fair. What the fuck is fair?
You gotta hop off.
That's like me donating to St. Jude's. You're like, that's not fair.
Stop that. Stop that.
Oh, you gotta give him to Jalen Hurts. All right. Nobody wants that job. Which we'll talk about it when they finally hire somebody.
Yeah.
Hilarious. Nobody wants that job. On to the next hire to talk about.
It's actually ridiculous.
It's crazy.
It's wild.
Yeah.
They should have fired Nick Sirianni.